Hey there, I'm Kid Wilder. So after the last game, we managed to find a new clue. We got it all set up, we read it. Still trying to decipher some of the puzzles that were in it. I think if we can get it again, we need to try and get the magnifying glass with it. I'd also like to try and get the candle lighter and the tomb at the same time. Although we don't have to have the tomb. It'd just be nice to get the tomb interior. We want to do the tomb now? I think we're still under a blessing, so we'll do the tomb now. We are not under a blessing. Probably could have passed on it. Go ahead and go grab the money. Just in case. Like, these candles here, I don't think we can light. But there's some candles over here that we can light. And that looks like a doorway there, but... yeah, I think there's like little candles all over this area that we might be able to light. And I'm hoping that will give us some more answers and unlock more secrets. But we need the candle lighter. I'm still kicking myself for messing that up. I got greedy, one of those books. I should have saved the cheap ones because I could have bought those at any point and just spent the money on food. But as you're probably getting used to, that was my bad. Right. We want to do the utility closet now. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do the utility closet. I want to go ahead and flip these breakers. I'll turn the keycard system off, gymnasium off, garage on. Leave the dark room because it's gonna be a moot point either way. Go left. Freezer's way too early for us to do that one right now. We can go ahead and do the ballroom and be able to come through here and get more gems. Do the bedroom. Do the ballroom. I'm not going to lose anything other than 2 gems, but we're guaranteed to be able to get 2 gems back just by using a few steps. There is, in that book, there are several pictures, and some of them were like people dancing. I don't know if this is one of the things that we needed to know. Claire and Simon. An Eclipse Ball, 1952. A lot of pattern of 8. Do the conservatory. See what we can adjust the rarity on. Oh yeah, I also need to be marking down chess pieces. Go ahead and get this rook. We've got nothing else in here. We don't have any shovel, no tools. What items are we going to adjust? Rumpus room. We're going to make you common. There's the patio. Go ahead and do the patio. I'm going to step back. We're going into the ballroom. Got 2 gems. Yeah, we're down 2 steps, but we got the gems. Don't see any shovel in here. We need to get that shovel. Because I gotta confirm whether or not that's a legitimate thing. What's in the commissary? Our shovel. Alright, so we got a shovel. Do we want a key or a salt shaker? Salt shaker just gives you one extra step. I don't think it's really worth it. See, we've got several dig spots in here. Got a key there. Full tin can. Okay. Briefly saw it. Right there. File cabinet key likely opens up a drawer somewhere on the estate. So I need to get the archives, I think. Do security. Anything else in here? I do have a knight in here. Didn't see one in the commissary or on the patio. I meant to go down to the conservatory. We'll get it on our way back. Maybe. See if there's anything in here. So we missed a gem and 5 coins. Gem's probably in the conservatory. 5 coins is because of the dead end. Oh, I meant to go main. We're gonna do the keycard system. Switch it to high. We're gonna switch it to unlock on offline mode. Now we can exit. Okay. Still keep coming back here because I'm wondering why the office was circled. Because I've been looking, like every time I come through here, I try to look to see if I can figure it out. Because all of these here, the 4 on top, 4 in the middle, and 3 on bottom, were in the picture, but the office had a circle on it. And like we've got the spare room, like walk-in closet, archives, nook, storeroom, office, nursery, gallery. Yeah, because that's the gallery. I was thinking that was something else last time. I thought that was the trophy room, but we've been to the gallery. Hallway, security, and showroom. So office had a circle on it. Now what if it's not circle but O? You go off of that, then that would be SWAN, which would be swan. SONG, so swan song. HSS. Is that another like level to the code? Maybe we can log into something here. So Swan Song HSS. I accepted the password. Home security surveillance. 1987. Okay. 10:59 a.m. at the library. Who is that? Is that Herbert in the background? Really difficult to tell. And zooming in like that is not getting any easier. Can't tell if that's supposed to be me or my mom. Huh. Okay. Entrance of the same day. A little over an hour later. So we've got the north door open. West is closed. Someone's coming in from the east door. Looks like one of the staff, or maybe even Herbert himself, carrying a vase. So one of the vases at the very front of the house? Or is it a trophy? Then we've got security about 4 hours and 21 minutes later. Oh, that's on a different day. Looks like it's on the very next day. Yeah, that's my mom. What's in her hand? You about to show something on the camera? What does that mean? What is that layout? I'm getting clue overload. There's too many things. That's 1987. See what 1988 has. No footage. 89, no footage. 90. So we've got 3 years of no footage. 4 years of no footage. 5 years of no footage. Oh, we get to watch the Rumpus Room stuff again. Okay, so we got the parlor. The day before I show up at the house. What? Is it the opening title? Is that at the parlor?
I, Herbert S.
Yeah.
Clare of the Mount Holly Estate at Reddington, do publish and declare.
We won't play that all over again. I'm guessing all of these is basically just letting us watch the stuff all over again. So we can always come here if we want to rewatch our Rumpus Room stuff. As long as we use Swan Song HSS. Let's go west. So we've got parlor. We could do the study. Yeah, we'll do the study. And that doesn't make a lot of sense, but it does for that. So that puts us at 3. So now we need the office, any room that has a pawn in it, and then the chapel. And we can go back outside. Ooh, we got an apple. Yeah, I know. If I had gotten the salt, I could have got an extra step. I don't see anything else in here. All right, let's go east from the security. There's the den. Yeah, we'll do the den. Which gets us a pawn. We just need the office. But the office will get our king. Go south. I don't know why he chose to do that. To the hallway. Go east from the hallway. Guess we could redraw. We could do the guest bedroom and get extra steps because we might need the extra steps. Do the closet, get some stuff from that. Or just go ahead and do the cloister, which would allow for us to keep going up and over. But we might be able to do the office. Let's redraw. There's the mechanarium. Won't really do us much good because we only have 2 cog rooms. But it's a new path. We're gonna take it. To the drawing room. Get this another pawn and another gem. I don't see items hiding out here. I don't really see much significance of this chair, but I don't think it was the same chair. I feel like it was a different chair. There's the office. That's our king. We have our king over there. I don't have anything in there. I don't see anything hiding around here. Let's see if I can distribute some funds. So now we just gotta get the chapel. We need the chapel. Redraw. There's the chapel. So that puts us at having all of them. Kind of tempted to just go ahead and run outside and see what's out there. Okay, good. We got a bedroom. I was gonna need those extra steps. We also have a pawn in here. Costs us 2 coins, but I think it's worth it. Can't go north, that blocked off. I use my 1 key. Bunch of money. We can go to the commissary and get more keys. More money in here. Even more money. Can't really tell if there's any in there. Okay. Buy a couple keys. Couple gems. Leave the salt shaker. I know I should take it, but I'm not gonna do it. Where's the thing in here? There's the gem. I just realized what I did. I got all those gems and just lost them. So the vase was kind of small. Yeah, I'm mad at myself about that. I had about 4 or 5 gems. Where am I going? I'm used to going all the way over the tomb for some reason. Gonna be another few steps down. Hopefully it doesn't penalize us too much. Going down. Maybe. Come on. Yeah. I hope the pawn is not going to be the issue. Nope, not there. Okay. So you'll be here. You are here. There. Knight there. Rook's down here. That was the last place we got pawn at. Choose our piece. Which one? Like, what's the benefit? Okay, so go over here to the pawn. When you reach rank 8 each day, you may choose knight, bishop, rook, or queen. Gain the power of that piece until the end of the day. So it gives you flexibility, but you have to reach rank 8. Mantle, add the armory to your draft pool. Gambit of the Queen. Each time you draft a room on the queen side, west wing of your house, lose 5 steps but gain a key. Banner of the King. Each day you may choose a color. Rooms with a chosen color are more likely to be drawn while drafting. Idea of the Bishop. You do not have to pay tithes. Instead, gain 30 coins the first time you enter chapel each day. Ooh. No longer having to pay, but getting money? Brilliance of the Rook. You may draw floor plans up to 4 times when drafting the 4 corners of your house. So you get 4 choices in the corners instead of 3. I like the bishop. Reach rank 8 each day. You may choose knight, bishop, rook, or queen. Doesn't give you king. Do I want king or do I want bishop? I feel like the king's the better choice. The king. You may give up this power by returning to this chamber on any future day and unlocking the pieces again. So if I manage to unlock the pieces all over again, I can change it. Didn't unlock this door though. I'm sure I'll immediately not use the ability correctly. Since that seems to be my bit. I am so annoyed at myself for losing those gems. More money. Should be about 15 coins down there. 25. See, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. We have extra somewhere? Go north from here. We'll do the parlor. Okay. Boxes next to this box contain gems. Boxes next to this box contain gems. Boxes next to this box contain gems. Okay, so if this one's correct and this one's correct, then this one would have gems in it and this is a lie. It's the only thing I can come up with. Luckily I was right. First key. Redraw. Why, game? Why? Corridor. There's the garage. Wait, let's go check out the garage. Because I wanted to do some of that stuff out here. Don't see anything special around here. I feel like I checked out this gate before. It showed a gate in one of the visions that we could have, it was almost like we could have gone through that gate. I didn't see a path for us to have gone through. We're burning through our steps. Okay, we gotta go parlor, den, mechanarium. That looked like drawing room. Chapel. Through the reading nook. Yes, another key. Go ahead and do the library. I forgot we checked out a book. Realm and Rune. Oh, so it is. This is the actual book for the sigils. Why does it show Fenris's stuff but not the others? When the scholars of the First Era found any hidden things, either of a natural source or resulting from the creations of man, they were accustomed to record these in various signs with the aid of figures. They did this in order that the sigils of their realm might not be understood by strangers. Historically speaking, sigils are not a new tradition. They have been found in every era and every culture, and predate both written texts and heraldic arts. However, today, when we use the term sigil, we are referring specifically to realm sigils, those crude circular marks of designation found on royal artifacts, buildings, and older documents. This book was written to make simple the understanding of these fascinating glyphs, and to clearly display the correlation between each sigil and the iconography of the realm's royal art. Has the image of a leafless burning tree seen in geometric lines. And what does that tell us of a kingdom's history? Each line, each circle, and each variation tells the story of the land. Even the adorned borders around the sigils have special meaning. So we've got the sigil, which this is Van-Eris' sigil. Arindia Eris is that symbol, which is the one we unlocked, and the door down below. Spouting forth from the core will come several dividing lines, splitting the sigil into pieces from one sigil to another. I kind of wonder if maybe it's the design on the table. And he used the design on the table. 4 rays here look like crossroads on a map. So Arindia's the crossroads, or roads, streets, carriages. Yeah, the crossroads. And then we've got Van-Eris is also the crossroads. Was it? Train system. Arindia's was the train system. That was the significance of the video. Not video, but the pictures. Locomotion. The 3 rays here are used in sigils for realms that rely on travel-based or track-based travel. So Arindia relied on train system. And Van-Eris destroyed that train system. It's also foggy. It was a metropolitan until Van-Eris took over and that became martial. But I don't remember what the outline was. Might have to go back down there if we got the steps for it. This will do the bookshop because I have gems for it. Can't really buy anything. I don't have the money. We can do the gymnasium because we flipped the light switch off. Don't have anything in here. A lot of keys. Tempted to do the vault, but that would just be... It'd get us some money that allow for us to buy that other book, but it'd be an end to the bedroom. Hopefully I can get something good out of here. Hey, it's a map. Do we have that floor? See, 2, 3, 4, 5 up. Of course we don't have it. Why would we have it? Why in the world would the game give us something that we could actually access that for? Nothing of interest there. Got a coin. Go north. Yeah, we'll go ahead and go north since that's technically unlocked. The lab. Maybe we can actually get a decent experiment. complete thaw. Cooler is unaffected. Two experiments we can do. You immediately set your dice to 2, or so we got immediately. The next 3 times you open a locked trunk. Whenever you spend 2 or more gems drafting a room, lose 10 steps and gain 20 gold. Set your dice to 2. Set your steps to 40. We can go ahead and do immediately so that we can get 40 steps. It'll allow for us to keep going. Hey, experiment successful. Okay, we've got coat check, pantry. To the pantry. Get some more money. An apple. Well, since we had the showroom. We want the showroom. Redraw. Close exhibit. Okay, both of those doors are disabled. Got the walk-in closet. Undo the walk-in closet. There we got the running shoes. That's one item. Keys number 2. And it's that salt shaker that I refused to buy. And then the gym. We got all of those. Still don't have enough gems for that trophy room. Redraw. There's the dining room. Hey, would you look at that? Time to eat. Don't have the boiler room, but that's fine. One extra. I find it funny. Okay, we've got the courtyard. We could go ahead and do that. Dig up those 5 spots. We won't be able to go in on the side. But we'll get some extra steps. Oh, scrap of paper. Better write this down. Workshop ideas: shovel, battery pack, and maybe broken lever? Huh. Yeah, there's a broken lever. Oh. Nope. Did all the dig spots. Didn't find anything overly interesting. Okay, we got potential for 3 more rooms that we can go search. I want to do the conference room. Yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and do the conference room. Not really going to be anything of interest in here. Can't do the kitchen. Guess we can do the closet. Hey, look at that die. That's not going to do us much good. And the silver key does us absolutely no good. We'll go down in the foundation. Maybe there's something down there. We won't really be able to... Well, I wanted to go to that room. That's what it was. I was wanting to go down on the foundation to go to that room. See if we can solve that puzzle. Based off of the new information. Okay. Let's see. That was the design. Does that design? Oh. Clicked on the wrong lever. Well, technically the wrong wheel. No. Yeah. Is that not it? I don't remember what the outer design was. But I know that's the inner design. I'm eventually gonna figure it out. I think I've gone through all of them. Am I mistaken? Because there's the 3, and then there's the 5 inside of it. Like, I don't know what it could be. Because I know that's the right symbol. Those are the right lines. What if the lines are wrong? Because those are straight lines. It wasn't straight lines. It was foggy. How do I adjust that? What do I do to adjust that? There it is. Start on this one. Or solve it with this one. Okay. Got a letter here. 8 realms in 8 months. The objective was simple enough, but in what order? What route and where to start? This is actually a part of that puzzle I solved up in room 46. Questions like these are the ones I tend to ignore, as planning has never been my strong suit. Well then, in the true spirit of adventure, I have departed, forsaking both map and plan, and as it happens, the road has taken me south. It seems fitting to begin the journey by visiting a fragment of the Old Kingdom, a landmark as black in realm as it is in name, and a story I feel closely connected to. Herbert. Mount Holly Estate, in the care of Anne Babbage, Reddington, Veneris. Are there any hidden details? Okay. You can see the train yard on that. On the other side, another puzzle box. More Jai box, the Rendia area's variation. Due to the overwhelming amount of artifacts bearing the Rendia area's sigil that were destroyed after the war, more Jai puzzle boxes featuring the infamous black symbol are among the rarest and most valuable collectors can acquire. When black tiles are pressed, the entire row shifts to the right as if on train rails. Okay. So where am I supposed to... I gotta get the black ones in those spots, I guess? Yeah, I think that's what it is. I have to... get the black squares up there. Yep. There we go. That one took a little bit longer. Our allowance is increased by another 2, which means we get 16. Nothing over here. See. And we have nothing that we can do up there. We didn't get the archive, so we can't do the file cabinet. Wasn't able to make it to that 5th room, so I can't do the treasure map. I guess we're gonna call it here. I don't see anything that we could do. We had a pretty decent run. A lot of new information. Well, no, we're not calling it here. We're gonna go get that money. We're gonna come back in and get that book. I almost made another mistake. We gotta go up, and then outside, down into the tomb, get the money, come back in, and then we're gonna run all the way back to that bookshop. We're gonna get that last book. I guess once we get all this money and get that book, probably go ahead and call it. 'Cause I don't think we'll come across anything else. Might check the security just to make sure. Okay, we should have some extra just in case we need one for the chapel. Gonna double check the security. Huh? So we have 15 coins somewhere. A lockpick kit. And of course we know about the paper crown. Where's the coins? We got all the coins that were down on the bottom there. And I'm pretty sure we've got all the coins in all these rooms. Getting hung up on the details. I just need to focus on getting out of here. Are there any extra stuff in here? I don't see any laying in here. Curse of Blackbridge. We now own all the books. Where would the lockpick kit even be? Where's the money? Seems odd. Seems very odd. There's the lockpick kit. Makes sense. We just have a pile of money laying somewhere. Alright, so now that I think we've done everything we can do, we're gonna call it apart here. We got pretty far. We're able to get a lot of stuff. Got new information from the security office with the monitor thing. We got a few things changed at the conservatory, so now we can start spawning rooms a little easier. We got the last of the books. I like how I went through the hassle of doing the utility closet. I completely forgot I had the key card. I'm used to not having it. Sadly, we were not able to do the file cabinet and the archives. We weren't able to get our hands on the archives. We were not able to get the laundry room for that other secret that's in the laundry room. I think overall this was a pretty decent run. Oh, we also managed to solve the puzzle down in the Arendia door. So, yeah. And I am the banner of the king. I wish I had gone with the bishop. Thinking back on it, the extra 30 coins would have been nice. We're going to wind down Architect's Manor. A lot of blue rooms. A lot of blue rooms. I will see you in the next episode.